Hi there, I'm Eddie Smith. Every day I get emails and sometimes phone calls from writers and wannabe writers who want help getting their books written or published. And that's a task that I have taken on as a writing coach and as a seminar teacher. Um, the question I got yesterday from a lady was quite interesting, and I just thought my answer to her might help perhaps you. She wrote saying that she has an idea for a book, and she had actually begun it, and went to the bookstore and found that, to her amazement, somebody has written a book almost identically like the one she's wanting to write. And her heart dropped to her shoes, and she thought, I have wasted my time. I have waited too long. And now someone has beat me to the punch, and there's no reason for me to write my book. So I wrote her back and told her that all that book that she saw in the bookstore means is that there is a reason to believe that there is a hunger for information on that topic. If you think about the purpose-driven life, and then you think about the books that Joel Osteen is writing. Joel Osteen didn't write The Purpose-Driven Life, Rick Warren did, but Joel Osteen is writing books about that topic because there is a huge interest in that topic. And so that's the point. The point is that successful book doesn't mean she shouldn't write one. What it means is she's on a hot topic. If the book you found at the bookstore is successful, then every other publisher is going to want to publish a book similar to it to compete with it so they can take advantage of the growing interest. Every time a successful Wendy's is built in my neighborhood, somebody builds a McDonald's and a Burger King next to it, and vice versa. Why? To take advantage of the clientele and the growing interest. So what will make your book stand out? What's going to be different about her book than that successful book that she found that would make people buy her book? And that's the key. The key is to be able to stand out in the crowd. And let me just give you 4 ideas. Number 1, her unique sales proposition. We call it in marketing her USP. What unique thing will she present in her book that the other book and other books like it don't offer? I want to see her present something so unique that the other books don't even compare to it. So you've got to think about a unique idea. Just to duplicate that successful book isn't going to work. But to have a unique method or way or statement or process to provide something unique does work. We want her to be a voice, not an echo. I think that pretty well says it. Number 2, speaking of voices, we want it to be written in her unique voice. Sometimes when we write, we sit down and we begin to write, and we put on our writer's hat and we start sounding professorial and sounding like a writer. Don't do that. You will, or you should, be writing conversationally. That's what publishers are publishing today. That's what readers are wanting today. So there are always readers who will be drawn to your way of saying things. I'm amazed at how many people come up to me and say, I just read your new book and I love it. I always love the way you say things. So take advantage of your unique voice. Be who you are. Don't be professorial. Don't write like a writer. Write like you. Number 3, the packaging. People say, well, you can't judge a book by its cover. Nothing could be further from the truth. In fact, bookstores typically order their new books each season before they're even written by the cover design. I have a book due out next summer. The cover design has already been completed, and I hate to say I have not written the first word of that book yet. But that's okay, because I still have some time on my deadline. But the point is, bookstores are ordering that book right now. Ads in magazines are already appearing. And all it is they're ordering from the cover design. So that's how important the cover design is. So don't slack up on the cover. That can destroy your potential. Number 4, and finally, at least today while my brain is still working, your format. When I open your book, what I see makes a difference. And what's different about the way your book is laid out than the way others are laid out? Perhaps yours is a study guide. Maybe you offer a chapter summary at the end of each chapter, or some action points. Or if you're writing a Christian book particularly, maybe you offer a prayer at the end of each chapter. What makes your format different from others? That's the 4th item. So those are 4 things that can make your book stand out when you're writing about a subject that other books are very successful in that subject, these are 4 things that can make your book compare and compete with them properly. God bless you.